Alrighty, another night, another fun, chill stream of Animal Crossing in store for everyone here tonight. I hope everyone's ready to relax, interact, and have a good time. On Paw Print Island, there's really not too much going on, so let's see what Isabel has to say. It's raining. Good evening, everyone. Right now on Paw Print, it is 7:11 p.m. on Sunday, May 24th, and there really isn't any news to speak of today, but... Oh, here's some personal news. I got to do a video chat with my family back home. Mom and Dad are both great. Oh dear. I guess that doesn't really qualify as news, does it? That's all for today. Have a fun day out there. Alrighty then. Oh, vermicelli noodles are Asian rice noodles, says Derek. That sounds good. That does sound good. Rice noodles are tasty, so very good. I am having a good day, worst nurse. Thank you. Alright. Well, let's take a look here. First of all, what's in my inbox before we even progress on here? It's cool that it's raining. It looks a little different. Happy Home Academy has given me another rank of A. Pecan is creepily peeking over my fence looking at me, and I don't know why. That's a little weird. Not gonna lie. Dodo Airlines. Want to thank you for flying Dodo Airlines. We know you don't have a lot of options, but thanks for choosing us all the same. We hope you enjoy a bit of custom doll merch. Really? I got a present. Pecan, what are you doing? Nice umbrella, by the way. Why, good evening, Roro. I want to chat. Island life is so invigorating. Staying inside all day would be a terrible waste. Yeah, but it's raining. You probably should stay inside if it's raining all day. I'm just saying, you know. Now, here we go. You guys are right. Already people giving me crap. They're like, yeah, take that vest off, Kafil. You didn't hit the vest goal yet. You're right. All right, fair enough. What did I get from Dodo Airlines? What? At Doll Island. What the hell? I guess I could put this on when I'm going to sleep, right? When I'm laying down in bed and I'm signing off, I can put this on. That's actually pretty funny. Alright, maybe we'll do that. Alright, very good. Now, what should we do? First of all, the music's different. You hear it? The music was changed when it rains. I didn't know that. I had no idea that that would happen. Ooh, is that a fossil over there? Let's grab that before we do anything. Yeah, let's grab the fossil. I can't fish because I don't have a fishing rod. I have to make one. Good. What's going on, Spartan King? Good evening. Derek says, I think you did it rain on your island once before. I think I remember that, but I think it was a while ago. Yeah, I remember we got to make a fishing rod before we do anything because it broke at the end of the last stream. Let's fix that. Alright, let's craft. Fishing rod. There we go. Alright, and now we upgrade that fishing rod, of course. Did I have a good dinner? I did. We had lean turkey burgers and some light mac and cheese, meaning it wasn't like the super thick, creamy stuff. It was just like a lighter version. It was pretty good. Pretty good dinner. Pretty decent. Got the protein, got the carbs, got everything we needed, so. Okay. Alright. Now, by the way, before we even head out tonight, what are our objectives? Talk to 3 villagers, so we gotta talk to 2 more people. Take a picture, that's easy enough. Catch 5 fish, chop 10 pieces of wood, and chop down 1 tree. Okay, fair enough. And I do have an axe. Stone axe, but you know what? The stone axe does not chop down a tree, does it? So it's gonna be hard to do that objective. What's Chops up to tonight walking around here? Chops, do you have a purse? I think he does. Chops, you have a purse. I'm just saying. I guess it's fine in 2020. You can carry whatever you want. How's it going, yeah? I want to chat. It's raining. It's not good for my hair, but it's great for taking moody selfies. Oh, yeah? You want to take a moody selfie? Hold on. No, Chops, stay here. I want to take a moody selfie. God damn it, Chops. See, look. Here's a moody selfie. Ready? Shit, wrong button. There we go. Moody. A very moody selfie. And there we go. I always hit the wrong button, too. Okay, there we go. We got first Snook Miles of the night. Would I wear a purse? No, I would have a European carry-all. Actually, one of the very last things that was ever offered by the Nintendo Club or Club Nintendo, which you guys may not remember, was a messenger bag, Legend of Zelda messenger bag. And I actually got this messenger bag from Club Nintendo. You guys want to see it? I would actually, if I were to carry stuff around, I'd probably use this messenger bag. If you guys want to see it, I'll get it. It was really nice. Club Nintendo used to be nice. It used to be you'd buy Wii games or Wii U games. They would give you points that came with the games. You would redeem them in a point system, and then you could redeem them for all kinds of stuff. You could get like El Cheapo games. You could get posters, stickers, collector's items, all kinds of stuff. All kinds of little swag. DSP Pepe, that's the kind of information you should probably keep for yourself. Alright, Aged Giraffe, he's subscribed for 2 months in a row, 16 total. He says, let's get it, son. It's fucking Treyway, and I let my nuts drag. Thanks for the ongoing support. Actually, it's just like, it's kind of half and half of the stream chat. Some people want to see it, and some people are like, no. So, alright, if no one really cares, then I guess forget it, unless people want to see it and ask more, but I guess no one cares. Oh, well. I thought it was something nice to show you, but alright, whatever. People aren't interested. Okay. I guess I'll grab the wood. Here we go. Oh, Quincy the Duck. Good evening. How you doing? Well, now people are disappointed that I'm not showing it. They're like, Phil, no, we want to see it. How dare you? You gotta show us the bell. You mentioned it. You gotta show it now. You guys sure you want to see it? I'm not sure you guys want to see it. I don't think you actually do. I think you're just messing with me. Oh, what? No wood came out of the tree, but somehow I completed the Nook Miles goal. Yeah, look at that. No wood came out of the tree, but it counted. That's weird. Alright, people are saying to show it. Alright. Give me a second. It's actually in the closet in the bedroom. Let me go grab it, okay? It's a pretty neat... I've never used it for anything, so it's actually a pretty neat bag. Hold on. Okay. So, funny thing, I didn't even know, but it's actually a Majora's Mask bag. I'll blow up, don't worry, I'll blow up the camera here so you guys can see it better. I didn't know it was Majora's Mask at all. I thought it was just like a generic Zelda bag, but it's not. Hold on a second here. Ah, man, I hate... hold on. Of course I'm tiny, right? Okay, so here it is, messenger bag. Look at that. Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D, so it was actually the 3DS version of Majora's Mask. And you see it says Club Nintendo. Yeah, they don't exist anymore. So what it used to be is you would buy a Nintendo game, and whether it was for the Wii, the 3DS, the Wii U, and in the box it would come with a pamphlet. So I mean, like, nothing comes with anything anymore, right? In the pamphlet, it would have a code, and you would go to the Club Nintendo website and enter this code, and it would give you points, Club Nintendo membership points. And you could save them up to redeem it for all kinds of fun stuff. And I got a few things over the years. I've shown them in my videos. One of them is this really neat, like, pin set of all these, like, Nintendo collector's pins. I think once I got a calendar, like a tear-off calendar that I used every day. But this was the last thing I ever got. And the reason I got this, in reality, was because they were closing the club. They were like, oh, if you don't use all your points, you lose them forever. We're going to just delete them. And I was like, well, I better just use it, right? So I did. I used my points, and I got this cool bag. Pretty neat. I like the bag. I like the look of it. It's not complex enough. Inside, it's like there's Velcro to hold it closed and nothing else. It's completely empty. There's not even like a compartment inside. Super basic, but, you know, collector's edition item because... you can't buy it. They never manufactured this for sale. It was only for Club Nintendo. Kind of neat, right? All right, well, I'm not going to go back to the bedroom now to put that back here. I'll just put it up here. We'll have the bag sit up there on the couch for the rest of tonight. All right, let's get the webcam back to the size it's supposed to be, and then we'll continue on here. Okay, now we can get back to the game. All right. Little distraction there. Okay. So what else do we got to do? We got to hit rocks. It's a new one. Hit rocks. Grow a fruit tree. We're not doing that. We'll catch some fish. Maybe we'll chop down a tree, but I don't have a sharp enough axe. So maybe we'll just catch fish and talk to villagers or whatever. All right. So one thing I want to do before we get on to anything else tonight, I was actually curious about this last session. So the museum event has started. The museum day event started, and it lasts like a week to 2 weeks or something like that. I think it's like till the end of May, okay? Today's May 24th, so it's still going on. Now, last time we played, I went to the museum, we walked around, looked at all the animals and stuff in there, and there were 3 podiums that we stood at, and each podium gave us a stamp reward. At the end of the night, we got a bunch of plaques that I hung in my home, which was pretty neat. I thought it added some nice decoration to the home. But what are they going to do now if we do it again? Can you even do it again? Because I believe that he said you could, but like, what would you get for doing the exact same event twice? The same exact items? Maybe you sell them or something? Let's see. Good evening. Welcome to the Paw Print Museum. We're hosting a stamp rally. Yeah, see? He said the stamp stations change each day. The rally mentions a fresh challenge for those who have already given it a go. But the prizes remain the same, but you can win additional copies. So maybe, I'm curious, what are those plaques worth? Like, if I just run and do the quick stamps, and I get rewarded, can I sell them for, like, a bunch? I wonder if they're worth anything. Oh, Cody's in here tonight. No touchdown. What's he wearing? He's wearing a green sweater. Does your jog route go through here? When any rock could be a fossil, it's kind of hard to not check every one because it really wrecks my lap times. Wow. Alright. Here's the... Yeah, mollusks. No backbone, but still tough. Here's a stamp. Okay. Adriak just cheered 50 bits. That's the first cheer of the night. He says, big ups liking the stream. Gonna head down to Sneed's Feed and Seed, formerly Chuck's, and get me some Gucci loafers. This is obviously some kind of a meme. That's gone right over my head. I remember someone mentioning Sneed's Feed and Seed on my streams before, but it has nothing to do with me. Well, thank you for the first cheer of the night. I appreciate that. Age Giraffe. Good evening, Z the God. How you doing? Oh, seriously? Dominova says they're only worth 300 bills each, the plaques. Oh my God. Well, I'm out of here. I'll sell rock for more than that. I probably won't, but that's ridiculous. All right, I'm not wasting time getting all the stamps if they're only 300 bells each. Yikes. I wonder, okay, let's see what the high value item is over at Nook's Cranny. And let's also see what the Able sisters are up to tonight. And by the way, is it creepy that I'm running around with an axe? Would you be freaked out if someone was running around an island with an axe in their hands like this? Oh, we got a bunch of people here. Here's Melba. What's Melba up to? Nice hat on Melba. Good evening to you. Isn't it a nice night out, yay? I want to chat. Why should you call me yay? I try to be a good listener. You can talk to me anytime, yay. That's it? Anything else? Everything okay, yay? I read your evaluation from the Happy Home Academy. Yes. I worked up the courage myself. She's afraid to read on them, huh? Sneed's Feed and Seed is a Simpsons joke? Oh, okay. Maybe I could create the hot item, or I have the hot item that I can sell for extra money tonight. That would be nice. Derek says he's having some nice sliced fruit before the stream. Oranges, pineapple, and grapes. I love all 3 of those. That sounds good to me, man. Yummy. Zelda Minis likes to look at our roads. You could thank my wife for that, because I did not set those up. I set up dirt roads. Alright, the hot items of the day are firewood and a clacker cart. What the hell is a clacker cart? You pay twice as usual amount for hot items. Alright, I wonder how you make firewood. Let me see. Do I have the blueprint to make firewood? Because I have a lot of wood stored. Campfire, bonfire, tiki torch, DIY bench, log stake. I don't think I have the ability to make firewood. Seriously? I don't see it. Firewood. You need 8 regular wood. Alright. Let's see how much regular wood I have. If I can make a bunch of those, I'll sell them. Ibselvin says, man, I missed the Morrowind stream last night. Yes, you did, sir. However, it's live over on DSPGaming. You can check it out. It was a lot of fun. We did a lot of progression in the Thieves Guild last night. Although, we ended at an impasse. It seems like I can't continue with the Thieves Guild right now, which is disappointing. I guess we'll have to see next week how it turns out. Dragon Quest fan is requesting some new emotes. I mean, I'd be down for that if people were bored of old ones. However, we need people to design them, because I have no graphical design capability. So, regular wood. Oh my god, the frog outfit. You know what? Are you kidding me? Look. Out of all the wood, I got an insane amount of hardwood. An insane amount of softwood. 3 wood. Really? I guess we gotta go chop on trees tonight, so I can craft firewood and sell it for a bunch of money, huh? I guess so. If Sylvan, you know you can't watch my streams on demand. Don't even joke around. He's like, I can watch your stream on demand. Yes, you can. You know you can. Don't joke. Don't joke, man. I can't see. What kind of wood is that? Only one of the one that I need. I'll probably grab the cherries because I know the cherries are worth a lot of money. Grab all this. I'm doing well tonight, today, Kate. Thank you for asking very much. Appreciate that. Having a great day of gaming with everyone on the streams. And I always love playing this. It's so relaxing. So, okay. Let's see what the Able Sisters are up to. Maybe I'll finally unlock the ability to make custom designs. Hey there, welcome to Able Sisters, where we sell fashions made lovingly by Claw. If it isn't Phil, welcome. You're always stopping by, and I can never stop working and have a proper chat. I'm sorry about that. Oh, the photos behind me. They're of me and my sisters when we were younger. Oh, really? And our parents. They both passed away years ago. Oh, that's sad. These pictures bring back lots of good memories. I was pretty young when they died, so I don't remember them all that well. What I do remember is Sable doing her best to raise me all on her own. Dang, sis. Wow. They've got, like, the most complex story of anyone. Sorry I was such a pain. Are you feeling okay, Mabes? What happened to calling me Grable and making fun of my apron? Come on, sis. I'm trying to have a moment here. It's not like we ever talk about this stuff with Phil to play referee, so don't be mean. Oh, without Phil to play referee. I'm sorry, that was out of line. You're right, we should talk more. You're an adult now, and I need to treat you like one. And I'm really proud of you, Mabes. There's a lot of things I could never be, little sister. What is going on here? This is like insane amount of character development of these characters in Animal Crossing. I never expected this. They actually wrote like really complex and meaningful backstories for these characters. What on earth? Okay, I took care of you and Label when you were younger. Now we can all watch out for each other. When the Able Sisters work side by side, there's nothing we can't do. Wow. It's amazing how the day just zooms by when I'm at the sewing machine. I work hard and I love what I do, but I can't really complain about much. Alright. Derek says, I wonder why Melba's calling you yay? It sounds like everyone has the new saying now. Some people are still saying ruh-roh, but then I'm being called touchdown by Cody. I'm being called yay by certain characters. Very weird. There's very weird stuff going on this island right now. You know, I'm only here twice a week, so all these developments behind the scenes, they can be very confusing. There is nothing whatsoever going on in Town Square right now at all. Zero. The fountain looks very nice with these nice bushes around it. I like that. Well, I could have just rocked, but I'm probably going to end up using a Nook Mouse ticket regardless. Oh, hello, Prince. Hi, how you doing? I want to chat. I'm hard at it today. Playing hard, snacking hard, and yelling ro-ro hard. Alrighty then. Good for you. Brody calls me goal, but he called me touchdown too, I thought. Jeez, I don't know. Smart King cheered. So you think they would give some kind of backstory to Tom and the Nookling? Yeah, I guess there actually is lore to them, but not in this game, supposedly. Like, they have their own stories, but not here. Which is kind of weird. Alright. Nice. The 3 normal wood I need for the firewood. Great. Need a lot of that. And now 3 wood I don't need at all. Delightful. Well, you know what I've noticed? Never when I play is there any one of the special guys here who will give you extra money for either fish or insects. My wife tells me all the time that they show up and she ends up making lots of extra money by catching bugs or fishing. And they're never here for me. Like, never. I think I saw them once, right? It's so weird. Lone Light just did a 100-bit cheer to become the top cheer of the night. It says, "Hi DSP, long time no see. Life's been busy. I wasn't able to catch up with the streams, but I got into a new tablet to create fan art with digital. Hope you enjoyed the upcoming stuff." That sounds good, Lone Light. Thank you. I love new fan art, and we actually haven't had new fan art in a while. Mostly because, I mean, I've been playing the same games for a while now, so I feel that people aren't really inspired to make new fan art unless there's like a new playthrough starting. But hey, this week we got Mortal Kombat. We've got, I almost said Phantasy Star, if you can believe it. We've got Fire Emblem starting up this week. This next month coming up, we're going to have other games like Last of Us and SpongeBob. So, good potential for some artwork there. Okay. Just grabbing everything. I can't even see what kind of wood it is. I'm just grabbing whatever's there. Did the stream just start? Yeah, we've only been playing for like maybe 15, 20 minutes tops. You did not miss much alone, mate. Pretty basic stuff. Yeah, I almost said Phantasy Star. Here, I think you get more of those, both the soft and hardwood, than you do the regular wood. And that's a problem, because I need the regular wood for crafting, and it always gives me the other kinds. Oh my god, it's a lot of peaches. Alright. Oh, let's see here. Hugga Bee. No, Huge B, excuse me. I thought it was an A, it's an E. Huge B. What did I just do? Did I take the fence down by accident? I think I did. There we go. So Huge B tipped me $1. It's the first tip of the night. So thank you very much, Huge B, for getting the tipping started, because we had none so far. He says, have you ever thought of creating a DSP Twitch channel to appear random game playthroughs you've done over the years with a chat that could vote on which playthrough they like to watch together? Just an idea. So what you're saying is like a botted channel. It's not actually me running it, but it's a channel that automatically runs and plays playthroughs from like an archive. And what you're saying is use a voting device, right, to select the video to watch. There'd be a couple problems with that. Allow me to explain what those problems would be. First of all, you may not be aware of this, but there is a legal clause in both YouTube and Twitch's terms of service. And the legal clause is as follows. If you're going to be a partner on either service, meaning if you're going to be partnered with YouTube so you can run ads with AdSense, or if you're going to be partnered on Twitch so you can do their partnership program stuff, right? Whichever it is, you are giving exclusive rights to that platform to have all ad revenue and or any kind of, like, I guess it's supposed to be like money making in general. I could be wrong though. But basically, if you're part of their partnership, you can only have a piece of video content on one or the other. They consider each other competing services. And therefore, let's say, for example, I had a video live on YouTube that anyone could watch on demand and had advertisements and everything running on it, right? If I were to have an ongoing service by which you could watch those videos on Twitch, right? Technically, that could be a violation of a terms of service. Now, the thing is, like everything, there's a gray area, right? With everything, there's a gray area. If, for example, if I just watch one of my videos randomly on a retrospective stream, that's fine. It's my legal property, and I can do that, right? And in addition, in general, I don't make ad revenue on the content that I run here on Twitch. When do I run ads? During commercial breaks, right? Commercial breaks, I'm not showing any video content. So technically, I guess it could be argued. It could be argued, all right, that I could kind of do it, although people could try to get me in trouble and report me and claim that I'm violating the partner program and all that. Honestly, I don't think that it would have much legs. I don't think it would go too far, but it's always a possibility. You know how these people flag me for absolutely everything, right? So you know some idiot would probably try to do that, right? The truth of the matter is, these companies really don't care, and unless someone makes a stink about it, these companies really don't care, and you see many people who have things listed both on YouTube and on Twitch at the same time, and they don't really get into trouble for it. But I would be the unlucky schlub because of the thousands of complete brainless fucking idiots on the internet who try to get me in trouble every waking moment of my life for something that I'm not doing. They would probably mass report me to both Twitch and YouTube, saying, "Oh my God, did you see that Phil has this here and this here, and this is a blatant violation? How could you allow this? And oh my God, ah, la, 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 la." And it would just cause a big fervor. All right, so that's reason number one. Reason number two, all right, would basically be that I'm not sure if this is correct or not. I don't believe there's a third-party service that ties into Twitch that would play a YouTube video on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe that there's, like, someone set up a program that okay, let's vote. I want to see Phil's Dead Rising 1 playthrough. And boom, enough people vote for it, and boom, it shows up. It'll play that YouTube video on Twitch. I don't think that exists. What I think exists is, for example, some people have music playlists that they set up on Twitch, correct? And I think the way that works is they have all that music actually stored on their computer. And then so you vote for something, you can access that file and play that file because it's on your computer. There's no way I could have 12 years of video content stored on my computer. You see, the server space alone, I would probably have to own an entire building just for my shit. You see, we rely on YouTube to house that video content so that I don't have to worry about, doing it myself. You see what I'm saying? So, like, I understand what you're saying, and it actually sounds like an interesting idea, but I don't think it's viable. Like, I don't think it's actually doable, is it? Does anyone know if there's a way that I would be able to have a stream running and people would be able to automatically vote on a playthrough that exists on YouTube, and it would search YouTube and autoplay that playthrough? I don't think that exists, right? Yeah. Well, I want to comment on something. SwitchGoon said that Forsen said an R word. I'm not going to say what it is because he got in trouble for it, and he got banned for 3 weeks. But Amaras showed a penis on her stream and only got banned for 24 hours. It's not equal treatment. Actually, it is, if you're not aware. The way that the banning system on Twitch works, it's an escalation system. Alright? The way it starts out, I believe, is a 24-hour ban. I think then it's a 3-day ban. Then it's a week ban. Then it keeps escalating after that. You see what I'm saying? No one would just do one thing and get banned for 3 weeks. There's no textbook that says this violation is worse than this violation, and therefore you get banned an extended period of time because you did something worse than someone else did. It's basically a case-by-case basis where it's how many times you broke the rules. So I've been suspended twice, okay? The first time I was suspended, it was only for a day, and the second time it was for 3 days, but it ended up getting lifted early. And after that, I never got suspended again. Also, from what I'm to understand, there's a cooldown period. So let's say, for example, you get in trouble and you get suspended for a day. Then you get suspended for 3 days. But then you don't get suspended for like a month. It resets. So that way you'll go back to a day. So if this guy Forsen actually got banned for saying a word on his stream, and he got banned for 3 weeks, it's because he already had several previous violations to escalate it to the level of that. You see what I'm saying? Like, you have to do a lot of repeated infractions of the Twitch rules to actually be held accountable for that long. So, in reality, I don't think that, Forsen, Does it suck that he got banned for saying that word, or excuse me, not banned, but does it suck that he got suspended for saying that word? Absolutely. I mean, he shouldn't have said it. It's also really stupid that you say that word and you get in trouble here. I mean, I don't agree with that. But okay, I fixed it. But at the same time, he must have been doing other stuff. He must have been doing other risque stuff and getting in trouble, because no one gets banned for 3 weeks because of one offense like that. Okay. All right, Ponage 101 should be $3.39. I thank you, Ponage. That is the biggest tip of the night so far. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. What happened to the W and the N? Huh, they vanished. There we go. So that jumps us up to $4 in tips tonight. Thank you, guys. Aiden Ruth has subscribed to the channel. Thank you, Aiden, for the sub. Gamester did 125 cheer and asked, did I see Double or Nothing last night? They did a good job on the show. No. I certainly don't have money for pay-per-views. I don't pay for wrestling pay-per-views. I mean, I have WWE Network, and I barely watch that. So, no, I did not see it. I heard on social media it was good, though. Xbox One is garbage. He said 130-bit cheers. What do you think about White Castle? I love the burgers, but the nearest store is 4 hours away. Rest in peace. First of all, hello, Xbox One is garbage. I haven't seen you on stream in a long time, man. So, oops. Thank you, Xbox One is garbage, for the cheer. That is much appreciated. As for White Castle, I've only been to a physical White Castle twice. Both times I was coming home from a tournament in New York City, and there was a White Castle en route to my home, and I'd stop. It was like a rest stop White Castle. The burgers, when they're fresh, when they're actually like fresh off the grill on the little mini toasted bun with the little bit of like ketchup and the diced onions and all the stuff they put on it, in my opinion, they are tasty and craveable. Like, that's a snack food you can eat and be like, oh man, you sit there like, I want to munch on this thing all day. It's so good, right? I got the frozen version of them that you can get like in the grocery store frozen section. Those things were absolutely disgusting. They tasted nothing like the actual in-store burger. In fact, they were just a greasy, gross mess of almost no flavor, just pure disgusting grease. So I don't ever recommend that you get the frozen ones. They're nothing like the real thing. Now, I've also had the chicken rings. I think the chicken rings were great when I got them. What they are, there's actually like a chicken nugget shaped like a mini onion ring. And they taste really good, and you can get dipping sauce for them and stuff. That's like top-notch stuff right there. So, fresh White Castle burgers are good, craveable snack. Chicken rings are good, but don't get the frozen ones. Now, as for where is there a White Castle? I have no idea. When I lived in Connecticut, there were none there. It was only, the only time, like I said, I ever found one was going between New York and Connecticut. It was one in between off the highway. So, I don't know if there's any out here in Washington State. I've never seen one, and I've never sought one out. Maybe one day I will. I don't know. Because it's been so long since I had White Castle. It would be like an oddity to just stop and see what the hell it is. But, I guess we'll see. You know, right now I haven't seen one in a million years. Okay. Alone Light has tipped me $10. Thank you very much, Alone Light, for getting the tipping continuing tonight. And that's the biggest tip of the night. He says, here's my contribution to the vest. Don't forget to check up on the forums later. All right, Alone Light. I'll check on the forums for fan art. Sounds good. By the way, Alone Light, if I forget, you can always email me too. Because I'll be honest with you, these days I get kind of wrapped up in stuff and I forget to do things like check the forums every once in a while. And then next thing I know, there's a million things on there and I feel like an idiot. So if you want to let me know via email if you got something up there, and I'll take a look. So thank you, Alone Light. I appreciate that. That's my opinion on Hot Pockets. Mostly disgusting, honestly. Most Hot Pockets are just greasy and don't really have great flavor to them. There are a few that I think are alright. Some of the ones that are like supposed to be Italian, like you have your like pepperoni with sauce. It's okay. It's not amazing. It's okay. But definitely horrible for you. However, I basically have a strict policy against Hot Pockets now. Alright? And here's why. When I first moved out here to Washington State, I actually had some Hot Pockets that I was buying as like late night snacks. I know that sounds bad. You probably shouldn't eat a Hot Pocket as a late night snack anyway, but, you know, when I first moved here, I was pretty unhealthy. So I would have the Hot Pocket, and I would get such a bad stomach ache and bad, just like, stomach, oh, fuck. too late. I had such bad stomach problems from eating the Hot Pockets late night. I would not be able to sleep. It was to the point where, like, I swear to you, there was a day or two years ago I had to take off from streaming because I got no sleep because my stomach was killing me all fucking night from eating goddamn Hot Pockets. And I'm like, dude, I'm never doing that shit again. I can't, you know. You can't eat that. That's gross stuff. Hot Pocket is like, alright, you have no money, right? You need something to eat that's cheap and you can make somewhere real quick so you're on the oven. You can't make a good quality sandwich or something. You just need something very fast that you can pump out and put some nutrients in your... You've got to be joking. Oh my god. Oh my god! Double sting! God damn it. I got double stung. I don't like being double stung. That's a bummer. That's a real bummer. Double sting. Anyway, you know what I mean? Like there's certain foods out there that you shouldn't eat unless you absolutely need nutrients in your body. You know what I'm saying? Like, Hot Pockets should not be anyone's snack of choice unless you can't afford anything else and you just need some food. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many better, healthier, viable alternatives that, by the way, taste... Is that a book? What the hell? A lost item. Someone lost a book. I need to find someone who lost a book and see if I can get it back to them tonight. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen something like that just lying around. Okay, another fossil. Cool. Alright, anyway, don't eat Hot Pockets, they're bad for you. Jackalese tipped me $20. He says, the burger talk earlier made me go out and get an Impossible Whopper. Oh, really? that is something that I still have not tried. When they first came out, you couldn't get one here in Washington State. I wanted to get one, and they weren't here, and I was very disappointed. And now apparently they're everywhere, but I haven't gone to Burger King in so long that I never tried one. You know, I love Burger King, by the way. I think Burger King's way better than McDonald's. I do think Wendy's is slightly better than Burger King, but Burger King is like, has that nice char flavor to the burger because it's flame broiled and it's much healthier for you. Not to say it's healthy, but it's healthier than a fried burger. But I haven't been to Burger King in a long ass time. I would actually like to try the Impossible Whopper. I would. Okay. I'm being told by someone named Loads of Protein as a man I don't want to eat an Impossible Whopper. Wow. Anyway, thank you, Jagglers, for a $20 tip and 30 cents for the processing fee. I appreciate that very much. Thank you guys for your contributions so far tonight. We're up to $34 in tips, so we're a third of the way to the tips goal tonight. I have to go make another shovel now. Shit. Okay. Was being a valedictorian my greatest accomplishment? No. Absolutely not. If anything, like, valedictorian wasn't a big accomplishment, in my opinion. A lot of people thought it was at the time, but I didn't really care. I'm serious. I didn't care. Do I feel like I peaked in high school? Hell no. I've done way more notable things after my education than I ever did. It was actually, when I finished with school, is when I started traveling for Street Fighter and actually doing well in Street Fighter, winning tournaments and placing and being a well-known guy in Street Fighter communities, and then eventually becoming a tournament organizer who was very respected on the East Coast at the time. And then my YouTube stuff started after that, so literally all the things in my life that I'm probably going to be known for a long time had nothing to do with my high school at all. It was completely different. I think people who say they peaked in high school are people who are like high school athletes and stuff like that, and they never really achieved that kind of success afterward. They just kind of had mundane lives afterward. I'm the complete fucking opposite in that regard, so. Alright, we should go back because there was a fossil over here, and I was cutting down trees and getting wood to make this hot item of firewood, right? Alright. There we go. Derek says, last time you found a lost item, you gave it the chops. Should you do that again? I don't know. I think what you need to do is talk to every islander and just ask them, is this your lost item? Is this your lost item? Is this your lost item? And then eventually someone says yes. I think that's how it works. So once I'm done chopping some more wood. Yeah, once we're done chopping some more wood, excuse me, maybe we'll head down and start asking the Islanders if it's their item or not. If said he scored 4 touchdowns in one high school game, oh yeah? That's funny. Okay. You know, some people like to fucking make fun of me, and I'll address something. I want you guys to understand something, okay? My personal life, sadly, got dragged through the mud this year against my will. I didn't want it to, but I had to go through a financial process called bankruptcy, alright? I just had to. There was no other way I was ever going to get into a better financial position because I was so bad off, okay? And some things when this happens go public. So people on the internet for 4 months were all up in my personal business talking about it. And some people have actually said, oh, Phil's so proud. He's proud now because he was granted his bankruptcy and all that. And, you know, that's pathetic. I'm not proud. I'm not proud of anything like that. I mean, it's horrible that I got into the situation I did. It's horrible that the choices I made turned into a really bad situation for myself and my family. I'm not proud of that. And I'm certainly not proud that I had to find some kind of a way out of it and I couldn't get out of it myself, right? You know, it sucks. It absolutely sucks that was the situation. And that's what I had to go through in order to try to get to a better place, okay? And now my actual credit is ruined for 7 to 10 years. I cannot go get a credit card. I cannot go get a loan. I cannot, you know, anything like that at all. I will never, the only thing a bank will do is have a checking account for me. That's it. I'm serious. Like, they want nothing to do with me. And it's embarrassing. It is. It's not something to be proud of. But these idiots actually think that, like, it is. Oh, see, Phil thinks he's proud of this now. Like, I'm not proud of it at all. For me, you know, it's something that I never wanted to discuss publicly. It's something that I never wanted to have be a public thing. I didn't intend for it ever to be public. It went public because the documents, when you file for bankruptcy, go public. And sadly, you got these crazy stalkers out there who just searched the internet and found everything. You know what I mean? Like, you know you could do about it. So please understand that. Bankruptcy is nothing to be proud of. Bankruptcy is serious. It's something that most people, if you can avoid it, should never do. But at the same time, I found myself in an untenable situation. There was no way for me to fix the mess I was in. And it was either this or basically lose everything. So I had to take the lesser of two evils, you know what I mean? So I don't like talking about it. I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to bring it up because someone made a comment in the stream chat and said, oh yeah, Phil, you know, you're bankrupt at 28. There's so many life accomplishments after high school. First of all, I'm 38, you fucking idiot, not 28. You're a complete idiot in that regard. But I'm not proud of it at all. It's not an accomplishment whatsoever. It's something that I really will be embarrassed by my entire life. It's something that will ruin my credit and my personal life in that regard for about a decade. And, you know, it's going to be tough. With no credit, life is tough. Because if there's an emergency, there's nothing to fall back on. I needed to have had saved up money. Right now, I have zero. All the money that I'm making is going straight to taxes and bills, and that's it. And that's a bad place to start when you have a cash-based life, which is really what I have, you know. At any point now, if there's an emergency, I'm pretty screwed. So let's hope that in the long term, I can start to repair these things. You know what I mean? Like, let's hope that long term, things will get better. I can reestablish my credit. I can make good money on my streams. I can find a way to get caught up with my back taxes with no further issues. And this doesn't end up being something that's not fixable. You know what I mean? So anyway, I got that on my chest. I just don't like when people say defamatory things. Oh, Phil's proud that he got granted bankruptcy. No, I'm not. I'm embarrassed by it. I never wanted that to happen. It's an awful thing. No one should aspire to go through what I went through and do what I did. It's awful fuck up in your life. It's a big blemish on your life, and you shouldn't have that on your record. You know what I mean? Like, no one should want that. I don't want that. Okay? Sparky Cheers, you talk to one and they say who they think it belongs to usually if it's not theirs. Gotcha. He's talking about the lost item. Alright, we'll probably go talk to someone and see what people have to say then. Red Spider-Man says, I didn't know you're 38, you seem younger. You're the first person ever to tell me that I seem younger than I look. My entire life, everyone has told me that I thought I was older than I actually was. Like, when I was in high school, people thought I was much older, and were saying, and say, you want to go out for drinks or something? I'm like, dude, I'm like 17. Like, what? You're 17? What the fuck? Like, people couldn't believe it. Because I always looked much older than I was. Which, you know, in some cases in life, that's a good thing, and in many cases in life, it's not so good. As you get older, you don't want to look old, right? You want to look young. I know I look old, but it's funny to me you think I look younger. That's crazy. No one's ever said that to me before in my entire life until right now. So Red Spider-Man with a first on the stream tonight. Alright, let me get this package here. Okay. What do we got? Oops. $5,000 bells? Holy shit, that's good. That's a good present, man. A digital alarm clock. Ooh, I could put that in my house. That's cool. I could put that right on my nightstand. Alright, so here's what we should do. Let us go assess these fossils. Let's go sell all this fruit. Then, let's take the normal wood that I've got and let's go make a bunch of firewood and sell the firewood. And then we can determine what we want to do for the rest of the stream. Maybe do the lost item quest or whatever. Okay? Xbox One is garbage. Just tip me $1. Or $1.30. He says, I've been busy moving into my new house and painting all the walls and putting in wood floors. All by myself, but I always watch every pre-stream. I love them. Well, that's good to know. And you know, Xbox One is garbage. I say this to people all the time. That I know specifically there are people who like treating my content more like vlogging or an interactive stream that's more about the social aspect. They don't necessarily care about the gameplay. They just come to hang out with me on like a pre-stream, or if there's a stream where they know there's going to be a lot. Like a chill stream tonight, do you care about the gameplay of Animal Crossing, or are you here to hang out with me, right? A lot of people are here just to hang out, and that's perfectly fine. And I enjoy knowing that. So, it's good to hear that you're still keeping up, even though you've been super busy. I hope everything goes well for you and everything you're working on there. I kill filters, so maybe on the Vest Streak celebration, if you fuck around on a game, you could jump on Animal Crossing and visit Fan Islands as a way to say thanks. That's not a bad idea. I think I Kill Phil just hit something on the head. I Kill Phil with the good idea of the night. That is definitely something we could do. I could boot up Animal Crossing, and we could spend like an hour, you know, visiting maybe a few people's islands. I know PW Dubs wants me to visit his island. We know that. But I wonder if anyone else would want me to visit their islands as well, right? I don't know. But we could do that for a bit on the stream, I guess, if that was something that people wanted to do. Okay, first things first, let's get these fossils assessed. Alright, here we go. Assess my vest. Here's the vest. What do you think the assessment value of this vest is, sir? Priceless. Alright, we got all 5. Oh, I found some new ones. Very cool. I'm definitely going to donate, and I'm going to sell the other stuff. Let's see here. Yeah, Derek, I heard Double or Nothing was pretty good, but like I said, I've only seen clips of it on social media, so. Let's donate. Only one new one out of all those, the saber-toothed skull. Alright. Yes, the saber-toothed skull. Very good. Solaris tipped me $1.30. He says, shout out to Ian Jackson, who says he loves your content and watches every stream. Okay? I don't know who Ian Jackson is, but shout out to Ian Jackson. I appreciate that, man. And thank you for the tip. That is stupid. I wanted a 36. How dare this keyboard fight with me? How dare it? Okay, there we go. Oh, the saber-tooth tiger statue is complete. That's sweet. I didn't know that. Alright, let's hear what the saber-tooth. Why not? Chief actor of my most terrifying nightmares, the saber-tooth tiger was a mighty predator long ago. Its most famous feature, obviously, is its razor-sharp, 8-inch long T fangs. Damn. I'm sorry, it's super unprofessional of me. Come on, Blather, step up her beak. While no one has seen a specimen for 10,000 years, we must remain ever vigilant. There you have it. Alright. Pretty sure they don't really exist anymore, but there are still regular tigers, so. Alright, that's it for tonight, Mr. Blather, sir. Now we can go sell the 3 remaining fossils. We can sell all that fruit. and make big bank here tonight. I hope. Remember, I think we need about 150 grand more of bells in order to expand my house. So let's go to Nook's Cranny. Okay. There we go. Sell, and sell some more, guys. There we go. Alright. We got this. We might as well sell those. Nah, sell this. Oh, this is a alarm clock I want to put in my house. There we go. Please give me like 30, 40 grand for this. I made 30 grand. That's pretty good. I'm not going to complain. Good. Zephyrus did 101-bit cheer. He says, do not visit P-Dub's island. He's going to cut you up. He hangs out with a bad crowd that wear black leather jackets and roam the streets of Animal Crossing, robbing the townsfolk instead of working hard like you do. If I were you, I wouldn't visit his island. Or if I do, use a boatload of TNT, if you know what I mean. Wow. PW Dubs, we've got some very, very serious accusations against you. I wonder if you will respond to these. Because at this point, I might have to err on the side of caution. I don't know if I can visit your island anymore, man. I just can't take the risk. I'm sorry. Damn, dude. Okay. Okay, let's now go craft a bunch of firewood. PW Dubs said I would never do that to you. Wait a minute. PW Dubs did not dispute the fact that he was just accused of being a leather coat wearing slasher and a hoodlum. Instead, he just said he wouldn't do it to me. So, I think that's actually kind of telling. Wow. Okay. So, let's first of all put into storage the things that I'm not going to hold on to. Alright. You know, we could probably put these extra iron nuggets away as well. This is a means to making a little bit more inventory space. Alright, this digital alarm clock. Can I put that right here on my dresser? Wow, that's perfect, except that it's reading 20:03 and I don't use military time at all. Alright, I use regular time, so that's unacceptable. That's cool, it looks good. I like that. A new addition to my bedroom area, the digital clock. That's very nice. Beautiful Butterfly just tipped me $1 and said, would you say that Titus, Squall, and Lightning are better protagonists than Cloud and Tifa? I would say Titus, as bad of a character as he is, yes. Squall, I hate, so no. Lightning, no. I would say that Cloud and Lightning are equally boring as shit. I would say Squall is actually the worst ever. Seriously, I hate him. I hate everyone from Final Fantasy VIII. I thought they were the worst characters ever. I wanted them all to, like just disappear, be fingers snapped away by Thanos or something, so I never had to hear from them ever again. But I would say Titus actually is a more interesting protagonist than Cloud. Seriously. Okay, now let's go craft some firewood. Okay. Let's craft. No, I'm just kidding. Well, let's make some firewood. It was way down here, remember? It takes 8, so I can make exactly 7. Yeah. Alright. Ponage 101 took me $1.33. And he says, if we hit the 100 vest streak, we consider playing Code Vein. Hitting the 100 vest streak literally has absolutely nothing to do with doing a full playthrough of Code Vein. That's ludicrous. There's no way you could associate the two together at all. We already have things on the agenda, like Fire Emblem 3 Houses and other games that I actually really want to play this year that are RPGs after Fire Emblem. I have absolutely no desire to play Code Vein. I played the alpha, beta, whatever it was. I wasn't impressed. I didn't think it was bad. I just didn't think it was great. And the people who watched me play it actually didn't really like it and said it was kind of boring. Then all of a sudden, Code Vein comes out, and everyone wants me to play it. And the reason really that most people want me to play it is sadly because I guess there's sexualized content. There's anime girls with big boobs, and there's bosses where their boobs are hanging out and that kind of stuff. And I know that I try to shy away from that content now because I'm older, I'm more mature, I have a wife. I don't want to mess around with that immature sexualized content anymore, right? That's why I try not to really deal with that kind of stuff. Not that that was the reason I didn't play Code Vein. It had nothing to do with it. I know that it wouldn't be a focus of the game or whatever. It would just be something that's in the game as I play it. I wasn't oppressed that much by the game, and I had it as a game that I was always on the fence about. When it finally came out, we kind of decided no, not to play it. But then when people found out there was sexualized content, now they want to get filthy uncomfortable, so they kept asking me to play it constantly for months and months, okay? I'm not against playing it long term. I have no desire to play Code Vein right now at all. Zero. Like, seriously, zero. So, it ain't gonna happen. Spartan King chooses a question. Do you know how fans are dropping items for you when you visit their island? We could drop 1,000,000 bells for you to grab, rare items, etc. I mean, that would be kind of silly, wouldn't it? Doesn't that kind of undermine the whole point of the game if someone just hands me 1,000,000 bells? You know what I mean? Let me put it this way. You want to drop a nice shirt for me or something? Okay. But nothing that's going to be game-breaking and allow me to do things ridiculous over the top that I shouldn't be able to do. You know what I'm saying? So, alright. Wish you could craft more than one at once, but apparently you can't, right? One by one. No, Fire Emblem Three Houses is not a hentai dating sim, you disgusting pervert. Xbox One is garbage, ship me $1.30, so I'm going to head out and go watch the Q&A and pre-stream from earlier. Sounds good, man. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for your support tonight. Xbox One is garbage. And Evel Gibson cheered. He said, your fans want Code Vein. The Vest Streak is about the fans. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm pulling the bullshit card. I think there are some people who do want to see me play Code Vein because they legit like the game, but the vast majority of people asking me are for really immature, stupid reasons, so I don't care. Alright. No, what I've heard about Fire Emblem is that it almost has things very similar to Persona franchise, where you have these personal relationships with party members. You'll have side missions where you go out and do stuff with them, have social interactions to raise your rating. And when your rating's raised, now you have better abilities in combat, just like Persona, right? Persona is fine. Persona never goes to the realm of the overly perverse or anything like that. And I can't imagine that Fire Emblem is going to do that. So as long as it doesn't go over the top crazy bad, I think we're alright. It's going to be a fun playthrough. If it has those things, you know, you play through them or whatever as part of the story. You don't go crazy. I'm not going to have any fucking waifu. Here we go. Who's your waifu? Who's your waifu, Phil? A fucking 5-year-old saying stupid shit on the stream like that. We're not going to be playing that game in that regard. We're just going to be playing it for the base stuff. The story and stuff like that, and have fun with it. I'm actually very much looking forward to Fire Emblem Three Houses for the right reasons, not the immature, stupid ones. So, I'm not worried about it at all, trust me. You have a good night as well, Quincy the Duck. Okay. Okay. You have a good night as well, Red Spider-Man. Good seeing you tonight. Okay. I'm stuck. So, we have a bunch of firewood now. We have 1, 2, oh my god. 3, 4, 5, yeah, we have 7 to sell. Now we're going to get double money. Hopefully this means we're going to get a good amount of money for each one. If we get like 500 for each one, that's fucking bullshit. What a waste of time this was. I hope not. I hope not. I hope this is worth it. Alright, here we go. Alright. I'll run the numbers. Take high value hot items. Oh man, they're not worth that much. They were only worth 2,000. I sold 7. They weren't even worth 2,000 each. Oh. I guess it's alright, but still, for all that work gathering the wood and everything, you think it would have been a lot more money than that. That's disappointing, dude. Why do they even say they're high-value items if they're not? That's really disappointing. Alright. Well, I think what I'm going to do now, I'd like to buy a second Nook Miles ticket. We'll definitely do some island hopping here for the second half of the stream. Okay, guys?